Alright, everybody. What's the status? What's going on? It's our first YouTube video, first podcast. We're just sitting here, shooting the shit, talking about things that go on here, there, everywhere. Occasionally have people on, talk about everything. Like right now, there's a hurricane going on, man. Hurricane Michael. Apparently, I think like it's causing mass damage everywhere. There's like flooding, and I think anybody die?
Yeah, we had 6 confirmed deaths, and the storm is at a tremendous impact everywhere from Florida even up to Virginia.
That's crazy.
Going up half the United States, still destroying shit and everything.
That's insane. Well, oh, by the way, this is Shawn Michael.
My name is Brent, and we're here to talk to you today about some status.
Yeah, that's what
It's in the name.
covering it. Yeah, it's in the name. You get to know it. So, but not to gloss over the hurricane thing. That's pretty crazy, dude. That's hearts go out for the people impacted. Everything.
With that, we do have the link to donate to the Red Cross in the bio. Definitely check that out if you have a spare dollar, $5. There's a lot of people's lives who have been ruined by this storm, so anything you can give them will help them out. We're going to donate ourselves.
Yeah.
Some other interesting stuff going on. Kanye West and Trump's video in the Oval Office has been turning headlines all over the place.
That's
so
crazy.
You guys should check out that video. It's pretty interesting to see.
I heard he went in there and he was just talking to him. He was, I think Jim Brown was there, and one of the lawyers from the gangsters' disciples, Larry Hoover. That's crazy. He's sitting there talking to him. And then I heard somewhere else too, dude. I think it was you telling me that they said that they found this purse. They found this purse and for a Walmart, and it had a note crumpled in it. Well, what did it say?
Yeah, so there was a Walmart in Arizona. A lady bought a purse, one of those El Cheapo purses that you find like in the center of the store or whatever. And when she opened it up, she found a scrawled out note. And on the note, it was in Mandarin, but translated to English, it says, "China's prison work 14 hours a day and are not allowed to rest at noon. We have to work overtime until midnight. People are beaten for not finishing their work. There's no salt and oil in our meals. The boss pays 2,000 yuan every month for the prison to offer better food, but the food is still consumed by the prison guards. Sick inmates have to pay for their own pills. Prisons in China cannot be compared to prisons in the United States. Horse, cow, goat, pig, dog." So pretty much.
What's that translate to the 2,000?
2,000 yuan?
Yeah.
I have to look that up, but it's probably not a lot of money.
I wouldn't think so.
So what's fucked up about that is that Walmart is making billions and billions of dollars in profits every year. And the people who make that... Now, this isn't some brand that they sell. This is their own in-house brand, the Great Value Status.
That's crazy.
So, like, they own... This is their brand, and they've got slaves making it. It's even worse than the people who make the iPhones.
Damn. We all got the iPhones right now.
So that translates to $290 US for food.
How much?
$290.28 US dollar.
That's not too bad. I mean that's horrible.
$290 for thousands of workers.
Oh no! I thought it was per person. Oh shit! That's crazy.
$290.28.
Well, what is that compared to? Like, I know those people that make the Nike shoes and stuff, man. Like,
so, like, even those workers, it costs about $2 to $5 to make a pair of Nike shoes, give or take, based on the material and the brand. But
how much do you think they make?
A handbag in Walmart, $15, $20, $25. Give maybe a little more, a little less.
One, so,
yeah. Well, not really avid handbag collectors, but I know that if someone had the audacity to crumple up a note and say that they're treated like prisoners to make handbags,
that's some pretty serious shit, dude.
It's got to be pretty bad.
I mean, and if they wrote it, if they took the time to fucking write it in Mandarin, it's like you think, is that really a sick joke, or is that like the true shit?
So they reached out to Walmart to see, what's going on. Why do you have stuff like this in your handbags? And Walmart said that they're not going to comment because there's no way to validate that the note was actually in the handbag or not. So it's always possible someone can make it up. It's definitely the world we live in nowadays. Fake news and shit everywhere.
But Mandarin? Where was the purse found?
It was bought in a Walmart in Arizona.
Dude, who in Arizona?
Well, remember, it ships from China. So it was a lady in Arizona posted it online.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like, who was the lady though?
They didn't give her name.
Okay.
Probably remain anonymous so people don't come after her.
Yeah.
The companies that make the stuff. What'd she say?
The company. Damn, man, that makes you think about.
So to relate, the people who make iPhones in China, they have enough food and they have living conditions, but they only get paid about $450 to $500 US per month. So
that's the group of people, or that's individuals?
Individuals.
Okay.
So
well, at least they're doing better than the damn.
They are.
Fucking.
But to contextualize, the iPhone XS is $1,000 starting. It would take them 2 months of work with no living expenses to pay for the stuff they build.
True story. Do you remember when we went down to Trinidad, and we went into that store?
Yeah, we went into this country in Trinidad in the Caribbean where we're from. Everything they sell down there has a 45% import tax. Yeah. So an iPhone down there is about 14,000 TT, which equates to 1,400 US. And that's only for like the basic iPhone 10. This was before the 10s came out, so we're looking at a $1,000 phone on a good day was almost 1,500 down there. That's the import tax, and then you have to pay the sales tax on top of that.
That's insane, dude. You know how much I got this for?
How much?
It looked like $100. It's the iPhone. I think it's the iPhone 6s. Not much. I don't claim to know a lot, man. I don't know much, and that's what the basis of this whole show is that we're just sitting here and we're trying to learn stuff about each other, learn stuff about ourselves, learn stuff about you guys. I mean, this fact of learning about $500 that someone gets to make one of these.
That's a month, and their job, the guy's job, is literally my job. The guy who released the report, he said my job was to put the screw in the headphone jack. That's all he does for thousands of iPhones every day. One screw in a headphone jack. That's it.
So it's going by on
like
the
one iPhone comes through, screw in.
And that's the headphone jack. That's right here.
Yep, they don't even have the headphone jack anymore, which is funny.
So I've got some antiquated technology.
Yep, got the headphone jack.
Not bad. Hey, it's no worse than what I had before this though.
iPhone 5.
Yeah, the 5S.
No, you had the 5. You didn't have the 5S.
I didn't have. I thought I had the 5S.
It was the 5.
Damn, it was mint condition though.
Still have it.
I still have it. It's upstairs.
All right, so we also wanted to get into something that's really big. Black Ops 4 comes out tonight at midnight.
Oh yeah,
that is on their blackout mode from what I see. I already pre-ordered it. I didn't get the chance to play the beta. But for what I'm seeing, it's going to give Fortnite and PUBG a run for the money.
So does that have like that whole battle royale?
It does. It's battle royale. I mean, everyone starts out the plane. You choose your character. You land. You got to grab what you can and get swole.
So you don't start with any weapons or
anything?
anything?
You start with your fist.
So it's the same. It's the same thing. You pick up the attachments and shit, just like the PUBG. Because I have PUBG, and I played Fortnite too. I played the 50v50. I'm not much. I like games. I like to play games, but I'm not much on the PvP whole aspect about it. I kind of suck, but I get in there, get swole sometimes, get lucky, but on that Fortnite, I hide in the bush sometimes. And I'm that guy that's always the last one to survive.
Hiding in the bush.
Yeah, man, hide in the bush and pop a shot every once in a while if you can. But yeah, people probably gonna give me hate for that one, but that's how I like to play it. So that's what the Call of Duty does now.
And we've been playing video games since the PlayStation 1.
Yeah,
so there's people who've been playing games since before then, like the NES, fucking Pong and shit. Like that's the beginning of video games. But we're talking about contemporary, modern video games. What we've seen from like the PS1 to the PS2 is the microtransactions.
Oh, dude, microtransactions. I was playing. What was they talking about? We were talking about Red Dead Redemption coming out, and then I was thinking.
So there's a lot of pre-order incentives for it right now, but it seems kind of suspect.
Yeah,
it's like crazy. If you pre-order the game, we'll give you $1 million US in GTA Online.
They're still plugging it. They're still plugging for GTA. Yeah, it's the shark cards, man. I have a feeling. I don't know. You can't quote or whatever, but I have a feeling they're going to do the same thing because it's a very successful business model. I mean, how much money are they making right now?
GTA 5 is the best-selling Xbox and PlayStation 4 game since it came out.
When did that shit come out?
2013.
Yeah, I remember when it came out. I pre-ordered the game and I took vacation to play it. I took vacation off of work, and well, it wasn't like solely just for that, but I had made sure that I had at least some nights where I didn't have to go fucking up to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, playing GTA. I played it and I beat it in like 3 days. Beat it in 3-4 days. And I remember GTA games taking And
Grand Theft Auto 4 took over a month for me to beat.
yeah, same here. I remember when that came out, like 2008 or something.
2008, yeah.
Yeah, I was playing that, and that shit took me all the month of like the end of the month of like June and then like August, and I was playing it. And I was always getting them damn calls to go play bowling and shit, and I was like, dude, man, this game is awesome. You go to the hot dog dealer and all that stuff. And GTA 5 is sprawling. It's an amazing game.
Because you have online that comes out, and online's probably the first thing of its kind for 2014 and 15. Have a game as popular as Grand Theft Auto where you can play with everybody.
It actually came out in that October. It came out
that month later?
It came out just that month. Because I was one of the first people on, and the fucking game just kept crashing, and I could hear people already starting. People were just talking shit. People were just talking shit in the game chat, and it was like some. And I remember when we finally got on, everybody was riding around. Everyone stole their car. They souped it up, and they were riding around robbing liquor stores or some shit. That's what they were doing. And then people started turning on each other. And then GTA went and they made it even worse. They just added a bunch of just weapons and flying bikes and shit, and it's just crazy now.
So now that $1 million you get for pre-ordering Red Dead 2 can't even buy you something new that like. I remember I spent over $4 to $5 million just to get the bunker, and that was without any upgrades.
Yeah.
So $1 million is fucking chump change.
You wouldn't spend the most expensive one you could buy.
No, I think I got the cheapest one on the water. What you have?
No, man. I don't know, but I have a feeling, back to subject though, I feel that they're going to do the same thing with the Red Dead.
It's kind of ruining video games now how we play them, because look, Call of Duty has damn Call of Duty points. That's the focal point of Call of Duty ever since Advanced Warfare was the first one. They were the first people to really pioneer it because the shark cards were reasonable when they came out. You could buy one shark card, you could pretty much buy everything that was in the game.
Well, yeah, when the game first came out,
$8 million really could buy you anything you wanted.
It really bought all the heist equipment when the equipment came out, like the vehicles and stuff. For that.
Now $8 million is shit. You get one item. You maybe get two items if you're lucky. The flying car is $5 million alone.
The flying car,
$3 million.
That was pretty sweet. It's
the property
though.
To show you the fucking inflation. I bought my high-end apartment for $200,000 GTA. It was a hell of a deal. Now to get the high-end apartment is still the same price, but they've changed how the pricing works to where you pretty much, if you're at a disadvantage to people in that game without shark cards.
I think it's just
because it's not cosmetic. You can't even leave your house without getting fucking blown up by that bike that flies by. Anything, the weaponry.
That's why I don't really play it that much. Like,
see, it's kind of alienated its original users. It's a bunch of 12-year-olds who take their parents' credit cards and buy shit. Same thing with Fortnite and the V-Bucks.
Well, yeah, man, that's what they do though. They buy what's that Fortnite? They spend their money on the damn skins. Does that give you any?
V-Bucks? No. So the good thing about Fortnite is it's 100% cosmetic. GTA is not cosmetic. You are at a severe disadvantage to people if you don't have the hardware they do.
Yeah.
Because most of the shit they make you do is in open lobbies. So if you can't get swole like them, you're fucked.
Man, so that's what you think they're gonna do. They're gonna probably have instead of shark cards for Red Dead. They're gonna have like buffalo cards or something, man.
Something like stupid.
The indigenous animal of the time, like elk cards or something. I don't know. Where's it take place?
Whatever's out, whatever makes sense. Because I just hope they fix what they've. I don't know. Rockstar has made so much money that it doesn't make any sense.
How much money have they made? Pull up the number. Rockstar? I want to see what they pulled. What they made just this past.
I know Fortnite. So when I remember Epic Games made Gears of War. That was the first time I'd ever played an Epic game. Was Gears of War in 2006 when the first Xbox 360
Yeah. I remember that.
So that game was swole. That was different. It was high resolution for 2006.
Dude,
the game playing in high definition. If you had a TV that was high definition, you were swole already. Those bitches were like $2,000 and $3,000, and that was just for a cheapo one too.
That's super expensive. I remember when we got our first. Parents, we got the big ass Toshiba. That motherfucker was a monster. Took six of like me. I'm a big dude, and it took us like all of us to lift that and maneuver it into the house. And it ran off these bulbs, and it was projection television. So the bulbs, man, they would always go out, and not always, but when they did, it was an expensive endeavor to replace and get a new one.
So Rockstar, the people that ensure the game running smoothly, get paid over $120,000 a year just to sit there and make sure the GTA money transactions are rolling through. That's
How many
much
people do they have? That's crazy. So
they pay their person who answers the phone 30 G's a year just to answer the phone all day.
So you should get these people making these iPhones and shit, man. These damn people making shark cards on fucking.
So
That's
year to date, GTA 5 has earned over $1 billion in revenue from one game.
Well, when they first came out, the game first launched, it made like 800 something million. I remember it broke records before within the first 5 days.
Yeah, so that's not even the GTA. That's not even the GTA dollars. That's just the sales of the game. And even in 2018, GTA 5 is the best-selling Xbox and PS4 game of all time so far.
All time.
So since the game has come out, that has been.
Shit now, then I guess. If a game like that, if a game that bangs you in the fucking head, robs you, basically it makes you play a game that makes you rob, and then you yourself get fucking robbed. I think that's some genius fucking marketing, and then I just hope they don't do it for Red Dead. Red Dead was a great game. I ended up playing it late. I got it. I played it. It was interesting, man. You could tie people up, and I used to put them on the train track, like the old school movies.
I feel like the games just changed so much because now people, I feel like the gaming community wants more, but they're never satisfied. Because like I remember, I used to play when I wasn't I was a kid. The only games I really had was like Gears of War, maybe Need for Speed. I had to play those games. That's all I had to play.
Yeah, true story.
I was playing Need for Speed Underground on the PS2. Fucking what's his name, Lil Jon.
Yeah, Eastside Boys.
I was playing that game for probably like 5 or 6 years.
But see, you were under those ratings. The ratings had just started like to really to take out a thing with me, and I was like, I used to play like 007 GoldenEye. I used to play Booger Man. I can't remember what it was on, but we used to have it. It burned down. I can't remember all the stuff that we had, old games and stuff. We lost it. I had the N64 in there. I still have my PlayStation 2s over there, and then I got my it's in a box. Don't play it. No need to.
I ended up selling my PS2 because I never used I had a PlayStation 4. My PS4 had the PS2 emulator on it, and so I had all the games digitally. So I said, "Fuck it, I'm not going to keep the PS2."
Can you get?
Yeah,
that?
I was playing GTA Vice City on the PS4.
Can you get that? If I got a PS4, can you hook that up for me?
Yeah,
that'd be sweet. Get the emulator on? That'd be cool, dude.
It's built in.
Because my PS4, my PS4 sits in the damn box. It came with the Nathan Drake collection, so I thought it would be sweet. Get it and maybe one day play it. And I picked up I didn't pick up The Last of Us. It was supposed to come with The Last of Us, but it came with the extra controller instead.
As an Xbox fan, I have to say The Last of Us is probably the best game I've ever played. As far as a single-player narrative, I loved that game. Something else.
Is there any microtransactions in that shit?
I'm pretty sure there is some in the game DLC, but it's just for the multiplayer section. And there's
but it had a solid single player.
Yeah, and there's 2 expansion packs. No, there's 1 expansion pack for the single player. It's called Left Behind, I think, or something like that. With it's Ellie and her little friend before they met Joel. That was
okay. Well, I'm not too familiar with the story. I haven't played it. I remember reading about it.
Because I watched that game when it came out on PS3, old school. The Rad Brad. This is when he was. He's still big doing stuff. I watch his stuff sometimes, but that's what really got me into that game was watching him play it and how much fun he had with it.
So just watching people just talk about it or play the games. Yeah, that's sweet.
All he does is play it and just talk about it.
I was thinking about maybe eventually on here we could probably do that. I don't know. Just see what's the status with the no local games and. Not really a gaming channel, but I mean, we're just gonna talk about it, see what's up, what's the status. That's what's going on. So I guess everybody wants to see because I remember you telling me too. Here on the topic of games, Fallout 76, they were doing something with the power armor or something.
So yeah, it's the Fallout 76. Like I don't know if you guys remember Fallout 4. They had the Pip-Boy edition. Pip-Boy edition, you get Pip-Boy, you put your phone in it. It was stupid. The game was good, but it lost interest. Like I remember, I played Fallout 3 for years. Like I could still hop on a Fallout 3 and have a good time. Fallout 4 is not the same thing.
Fallout games were swole.
Yeah, before Fallout 3, I never really played those, so I don't have any say on that. But I do remember when I got Fallout 3, that was probably one of my. Outside of Gears of War, I played Fallout 3 all the time.
Dude, Fallout 3 was like one of the best games.
New Vegas came, and awesome. New Vegas was good. It was a good run up to Fallout 3, and then when 4 came out. I feel like they focused a lot on different things and there wasn't as much content. Because I beat all the side missions and the story modes in Fallout 4 within a month. Fallout 3, there's infinite. No, I'm talking about
he said, I have a civil, what did he say? Settlement that needs your help. You can never beat it.
I mean all the original like thought out content missions, not the repetitive ones, because it's it's a repetitive mission when the icon's the same for it.
Yeah, but my favorite part about that whole game was I didn't even beat the story. I never beat the story, and I said, man, fuck looking for the kid. The kid's gone. I'm starting new life. The shit's wild. There's damn rats popping out of the ground and shit. I'm gonna build me I could build a settlement, and then the mods came out, and then I was like, damn. So I turned my Fallout 4 into Sims. It was basically just Sims. I had the people selling merchandise on the things, and I had them sleeping in like outhouses and shit. And then I had the Stark Towers with all my power armor. And it looked just like some shit out of like Iron Man or something. It was cool. I mean, for me, I got the enjoyment out of it. But you're right. The story content lacked. And did they? There was no. They did pay. They make you pay for the stuff in the Creation Club. So they did kind of ease their way. So do you think they're going to ease their way with Fallout 76?
So I got the 76.
Microtransactions?
I pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition within an hour of it being available, and the shit's sold out an hour later. So
you got lucky then.
Yeah, we're going to do an unboxing for that when we get it, because it's going to be pretty. They didn't make a whole lot of them. So I'd like everyone to see what that comes with, but I'm pretty sure that model, that package of the game comes with the Season Pass. But I do remember in Fallout 4, the Season Pass was only $30, and they changed it to $50 when they realized they wanted to add more content. I was at GameStop before GameStop went to shit, and I stopped shopping there. And
GameStop's always been garbage. But
it's always been bad.
Before the internet really came, and then I remember as a kid, we used to always go like the computer store. There was a place in the mall I used to go. It wasn't GameStop, and then it turned into GameStop. And then it was like the Blockbuster we used to go to and rent the game from, and you could also buy them from it. And they got shut down, and then they did. I still got some. I was cleaning out the Corolla in the trunk. I felt like it had some movies in there from Blockbuster. And I was like, damn. I was like, well, I tried to return it, but they were shut down. So I guess
part of the reason they probably got shut down. I
wouldn't say that it was just.
I got this guy that I know. He would order shit from GameFly, and then he would say it never came in the mail, and he would just.
That's horrible, dude.
See,
that's fucked up.
This is why services like this can't exist well.
Yeah,
I can see the Xbox Game Pass maybe, but the problem with the Game Pass is it's never new games. It's always the only new game is Microsoft original titles. When Gears 5 comes out, if that is included with Game Pass, I could maybe see it working. But like Black Ops 4, say, comes out at midnight tonight. That
they wouldn't include that.
That was not included with Game Pass because Activision has a status with PlayStation, so I doubt a Call of Duty game will ever end up on Game Pass.
No Call of Duty. Yeah, I was looking at because a buddy of mine, he's gonna be on here eventually, but he was talking to me and he said, "Why don't you come play the Call of Duty the 3 or the Call of Duty 2?" And I looked up Call of Duty 2. That shit's still running for like $30, $40. And I'm like, dude, it's backwards compatible. They're like, that should be like a $15, $20 game easy. And it does. They sell the DLC separate still, too. And they're like $12, $14. So I was like, man, the game is old. Luckily, I had the disc. I played it years ago. I keep all my stuff. And man, I went and played it with them. But I was like, dude. That pricing, that stuff is ridiculous, and you're not getting like a full game.
Because I remember when the gaming hardware, like when the 360 first came out, I got my 360 with Gears of War 2. I played Gears of War 1 on someone else's 360 until I went and got the... So just for reference, my Xbox 360 had a 60 gig hard drive on it. My phone has 256 gigs on it now. It's just like... And that 60 gig hard drive was good money back in the day. Like, and now towards the end of the 360's life, you needed a hard drive to play games. So I was those poor souls who got the 4 gig Xbox 360.
Dude, they made those?
Yeah, only 4 gigabytes.
I think I could have sworn mine probably had like 500. Did they?
You had the white one too. Yours was only the 60 gig hard drive too.
Was it 60 gigs?
Did you ever get the new Xbox 360?
I had the black one.
The black one?
Yeah.
You probably got like a 320.
Because my white one, it had the
red ring status.
The red ring. Yeah, that shit. The fucking it just went. I remember. Speaking of Gears, I was playing Gears with a buddy of mine, and we were playing it dual screen, and we had almost beat the game. We just almost beat the game. I think it was the last level. We were on the train fighting that big dude.
Yeah, it's a Gears of War 1 fighting General Rom.
Yeah. So we were fighting the big dude, and all of a sudden we were about to kill him, and there was I see this red, and he just looks at me. He's like, "What the fuck, man?" And I'm just like, "Dude, I think this is what they were talking about." And we were so mad, and so we ended up going to. I ended up calling my buddy Crevice, and I was like, "Dude, let me borrow your Xbox real quick for the night, man. Let me borrow your Xbox." And dude, we were what? I think like 17 or 18 or some shit when that game came out.
Because the 360 still had memory cards.
Yeah.
That was the last game to do the last console. I mean, I guess if you consider memory cards USB drives now, like cloud storage and stuff, it's kind of cool to see where the stuff came from. But back to like the gaming hardware, something big that's coming out and we're going to possibly do a giveaway for is the PlayStation 1 Classic. I actually just put a pre-order in for one of those, so depending on the growth we get from the channel, that's a possible giveaway we could do if anybody's interested in that.
We also got that other thing.
We have a Far Cry 5 digital PC code.
Yeah.
We're going to definitely do that as a giveaway for once we hit about 500 subscribers. We'll choose anybody who comments on the video, randomize it, and if you really want it, just let us out. Let your people know.
It's
subscribe.
for a PC version, though.
Like,
isn't it?
it's a PC. It's for Steam.
PC
I'm pretty
version.
sure.
It's not for consoles. So.
But $60 game for free. So just for liking and subscribing, we'll hook you up. When the PlayStation 1 Classic comes out, we'll do a giveaway for that as well. So
links for that will also be in the description.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Anything they say that they say these storms hitting us back to back.
Yeah, you guys we have it set up to where you can't hear it right now, but there's rain like outside, pounding our house right now.
It's howling. The wind is howling. It makes it's almost Halloween, you know. So I guess without all the but it's beaten down. But all our equipment seems to be working out fine. I don't know if anybody can hear anything.
Yeah, I got some texts from some of my friends. Some of them have lost power, so we're lucky right now.
That's crazy. We got a little setup going here. We haven't lost any power. Not bad. We made it safe. No flooding. My feet still dry, so I guess that's that, man. And then what happened? So what happened up at the dealership? You said you were saying something. You telling me a story?
Yeah, I went by the Honda dealership today. I just ended up getting a new car. Got a 2018 Honda Civic Sport.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. It's got some. I mean, it's not no race car or anything, but it gets good gas mileage and it's faster than the old Civics. So,
not bad.
But anyway, the story I went to. So we have about 3 Honda dealerships near our house. They're all. I would assume from a car salesman standpoint, you'd want to be competitive with them.
Yeah.
So I went up to the Pearson dealership today, and the guy we worked with was nice. You know, he talked to us. Said, "Hey," but I ended up knowing more about the vehicles than him. I went through and researched the Honda website. So there was 4 vehicles I was looking at going and buying when I bought mine. They were all Honda because they're very reliable brand, very reliable vehicles. I was looking at the Honda CR-V, Honda Civic,
the
Honda Civic hatchback, and the Honda HR-V.
Okay.
So I'd gone through every single trim level. I knew exactly whatever level I had to have, from their LX model all the way up to the Touring, top of the line. And the dude there, I'm sitting there with my aunt. She's looking at getting a CR-V. And he's like, yeah, so I guess I got to figure out what does this radio do. And I was pretty much showing my aunt how to do everything with the radio. Like, this is how you use the navigation.
Oh, no.
This is what you get from going from this model to this model. And the salesman was like, all right, that's cool. He seems to know more about the cars than I do. So salesman wasn't mad. I would have thought he would have been mad. He's like, man, this kid's trying to updo me. But he was happy. He was like, yeah, I mean, at least I don't have to say anything anymore. This guy already knows what he's talking about.
Damn.
What's funny, though, is at the other Honda dealership that I bought my car from, we were at a different one with my aunt that's closer to her house.
Yeah.
This guy gave us a price that was like $400 under invoice. I don't know how experienced you guys buying. Not $400 under invoice. He only gave us $400 off sticker price. I don't know how experienced you guys are with car buying, but you never buy a car sticker price. There's always markup. You should always save money on it. go in there. Like, for example, my grandma, she went in there. There's a Jeep, 2001 Jeep with $40,000 on the sticker. She handed the dude a check for $30,000 and said, "Hand me the title."
Damn.
With that, we were obviously looking at financing, so we didn't have that kind of leverage. But the sticker price was $31,500, and the guy said, "Oh, you guys can have it for like $31." I was like, "Dude." So I called up my buddy that I bought my car from at the other Honda dealership, and he was like, "Yeah, I can give you that model, that trim, that color for $28,700." So I told the salesman, I said, "Hey man, this guy right here said that he's going to give me the vehicle for like $3,000 under sticker and like $1,000 under invoice almost." And he said, "Well, that dealership sells more cars than us, so they could probably do that kind of discount." And I was like, as a salesperson, I sell stuff for my job too. I don't know if that statement would really fly.
Hell no, that shit wouldn't fly.
Why the hell would someone come to me to buy, and I tell them, "Oh, that sucks."
Yeah, that sucks. We
Like,
need the cash.
For a 20-minute drive down the road, I could save almost $2,000.
He basically just said, "Hey."
He said, "Well, then you're gonna have to go to He said you're gonna have to go to the Honda dealership then." I was like, "Dude,
They were really strapped for $3,000 that bad?
that dealership sucks." That's why I didn't buy my Civic from there, and I told
Where
them.
was that delership located?
It's on Hall Street, Pearson Honda.
Damn,
There was some BNS in the
Pearson
name.
Honda. We're not doing a plug for you in the future, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what they were up to, but they definitely weren't looking to sell a car that day because they didn't.
Hell no, dude. If you came in there, the dude.
It took me 30 seconds to call. So this is not even me like going in negotiating. I bought the car from this guy. I said, "Look, man, cut the shit. I just need to know how much the car is going to cost. If I come to you to buy it right now, how much are you going to charge me for it?" He's like, "All right, here's the price. Out the door, no negotiation." And it was about $1,000 under invoice. I was like, "Damn, why the hell is this guy trying to offer me $31,000? This guy's going to give me for $28,700."
Man,
Dude,
that's insanity, dude. That's straight robbery. Yeah,
It
the
is.
wind's blowing super hard right now.
so that's why I'm assuming that's why they don't sell as many cars as the other Honda dealership.
Well, dude,
I feel bad for all the people that roll in there too.
Dude, yeah, that's
Because like that's, I mean, put it this way, that's a $30,000 sale. Now I know they don't make a whole lot of money off of new vehicles because there's no markup, but they were gonna just sit there and lie to us because all the Honda dealerships around here pay the exact same price for all the cars. They buy all from the same factory, so they all pay the same. There's no discriminatory. If there's any variance, it's maybe a couple $100 if that.
That's
So,
crazy.
Yeah, the guys. It was some BNS today, so
That's
probably gonna go to
super
another Honda
BNS.
dealership and pick it up. I thought it was
Did you end up
interesting.
getting the car though? Did you end up getting anything today?
No, we didn't get it because the guy was an asshat. You know,
But didn't you say the other guy said he was gonna hook you up?
yeah. So I got to give him a call tomorrow. It was raining and shit. Like Hurricane
Oh, yeah,
Michael,
yeah, that's
Hurricane
right.
Michael
You
was
came-
outside.
yeah, you came
Like
back.
the storm was rolling in. I was like, man, probably should
We had
have
to
tested.
get this to film, man. He risked life and limb to come here and get this shit taken care of. Dude.
I was driving over here. I was like, damn, this is sketch outside. There was
Yeah.
fucking branches and shit flying everywhere.
Dude, he risked
I could see the
life and
water.
limb to bring
I
you
could see
this
the water
broadcast.
blowing across the road from
Bring you
the
this.
wind, from the rain.
That's insanity, dude.
So that guy didn't
I
make. a sale
appreciate you
today.
coming out, though, man. I appreciate you coming out. I wouldn't have been able to set this up as flawlessly as it's going right now, hopefully. But without them, man.
With that said, the Hondas, they're good vehicles, but the guy didn't want to make a sale today, so he didn't make a sale.
Dude, that's stupid, though.
It is stupid. I left the
That's
dealership
preposterous.
because I got real with them because my aunt, she didn't seem like she wanted to get savage, like she didn't want to get down in it. She just
Yeah.
wanted. So I sat down. I was sitting next to her and I said, "Look, man, I just called my guy at the other Honda dealership. He's gonna give it to us for $30,500 out the door, tax, title, fees, everything included."
Yeah.
And this guy's trying to sell me the car for 30-something thousand, just the car, not including the dealer fee, which is $500 just to buy the car from them. And then you have your tax in Virginia is 4.3% for vehicles. And then you get
Yeah, it's
$200
going up, though, man. They said it's going to be going up here soon.
damn tax rate.
Yeah.
And today that guy didn't make a sale. He wants to come back tomorrow at 6:00, but strongly advised probably not going to do that. I'm gonna give him a call. and say-
Even after saying that shit, he still wants you to come back.
well, then he said, "Yeah, come back tomorrow around 6 and we'll take a look at it." So that's not.
So
happening.
the dude had the audacity to say, "Well, look, if you're still interested,
He made an appointment for us. He said, "Be back at 6 tomorrow." We'll buy the car."
Yo, what? No way, dude. That's insanity.
Well,
So the man. So look. I'm gonna be screwing you over, right? But check this. You need to come in tomorrow. You need to come in tomorrow.
Even though you can go down the street, it's not even. It's like less than 15 minutes away. The Honda dealership is that close. The guy said, "Yeah, I'll give it to you today for $2,000 less." And you think I'm going to come back to you to buy it? That's 2 G's. Just for what? Just because you're a nice guy? Get the hell out of here! You can't be.
Dude, man, didn't even try to fight it. He didn't even try to fight the sale. He let you sell the fucking car for him. That shows you right there. That's the reason probably why you're fucking hurting for that $3,000.
I don't roll into a dealership not knowing what I need or not knowing what I want. I know what the need is. I'm there to look at the colors in person, which is important.
Oh my god, that's why I don't like doing sales anymore, man. It's like because sales is fun when you make a sales, you're doing this, you're doing that, but man, if someone walks into you with the $1,000 fucking cell phone like we were talking about earlier and didn't do research on like how to maybe do this or find someone that knows something about it before you go in hand and try to buy it. Like maybe buy a microphone, a television, fucking computer, telescope, anything.
Like I know not
everyone
everyone
walk in there and just be like, I don't know what to buy. Why don't you tell me? You seem like somebody that knows what I need.
Like the car salesman, like I get that they can't know everything about every single car. It's just impossible. Story. But it was simple questions. It was because all the Hondas have the exact same trim level. It's LX, EX, EXL.
Were they new cars though?
They're all brand new.
Yeah. So he should know
exactly.
You should know at least the product that's out on the phone.
From 20 minutes on the website before we went to the dealership, I knew more about the vehicles than he did. Everything's on the website.
That's insane.
Step up guide from one trim to the other. So I don't understand it. The guy didn't know. I don't know. They don't really. It seems like they don't have the care anymore. The people just want to go in there. They want say someone shopping for a minivan. The salesman says you need to buy this, and so, some people are just so clueless they just go with it.
True story.
Like I know how it works because I could see other people in there doing the exact same thing. The salesman didn't have to show him anything. He just said, "Hey, this has leather in it and this has navigation. You should buy this for $40,000." And they're like, "Oh, all right. Well, I guess that seems worth it." Like no one. With the plethora and like access to information that we have nowadays, you would think that people, and that's how I know where to get stuff cheaper. I'm not paying $2,000 to just go to the dealership next to my house. I'll drive 20 minutes to save $2,000.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's not even that doesn't even count, dude. That's like a drop in even for if you're gonna say, well, it costs gas to get there. It didn't even, dude. That's like a minuscule.
Yeah,
$2,000, and that's
It's 20 miles away.
So you think about it too, though. How much would have the car been with the tag and title from this dude?
I think it was like he wanted to give almost $33,000.
I'm talking about the other guy though. So he
wanted out the door $30,500.
So he probably would have wanted like 37 or 40 altogether.
Nah, if I would have bought it from that, the guy wanted like a little over 33 for it.
But with tags and title.
No, I'm saying that's with tags and title. Out the door was 33 something.
And the other guy wanted you out the door with
$30,500 out the door. The vehicle we paid $28,700 for and everything. We have taxes and titles and fees and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I still. Plus, if the dude's strong arm, he just let you do it. He sat back, watched you sell it, and then he was just like.
Because like when I go anywhere to buy something other than maybe food or clothes, anything that's like over $1,000, maybe anything over $500.
I'm thinking anything that passes that 100 mark. If it's not food or fucking clothes or like toilet paper or something,
I'm talking about advanced research.
Like you need the toilet paper. You need I'm not saying like this. I spent $100 on this, but I knew who I got it from. I knew that it was. I did research. I got someone that did research for me and knew exactly what it was. Said that this is what you need. This is it'll work for you. I don't get on it very often. Not big on like conspiracies or anything, but I do believe that these things are not too good. With the microphones, the cameras, things like that. I mean, they did come out and they said that computers they were making, the webcams in them, they turn on. They can just fucking sit there and watch you. So I mean, it's not that far fetched.
You can buy a computer now that has a camera cover on it.
Yeah.
There's new computers that have those.
Dude, they have that now?
Hell yeah.
That's sketch. So it's not something you make?
HP computers come with them now. Because they're built by the Chinese and government's watching you. They have them built in. There's a little switch on the top. You can just flick it over.
And then that shit has like X-ray or something.
Nah.
Like the Batman sonar, dude. That's probably what it has.
They don't care that much.
You never know.
Depending on who you are.
It's fine to just gather information. That's what they do. This is counterintelligence. It's not nothing new. It's not something they've been doing for fucking since the dawn of time. I mean, everybody's been running counterintelligence. Look at the Spartans. Remember the counterintelligence they got from the Hunchback? It wasn't like
said,
you will not fight the movie. Yeah,
you will not fight today.
Yeah, he will not fight today. What happened? He counterintelligence and gave them the fucking path to go kill him. So counterintelligence gathers much information, even if the person seems unsurmountable. They gather enough status, dude. They'll come mess them up. Dangerous, like they were planning it from the very beginning. It may have been inadvertently, but once they probably knew after a while. But I remember all the toys that I used to play with and shit as a kid. They were all fucking lined with lead paint. Like that's why I put them in your mouth. You chew on it, you get the brain, you get the brain damage, dude. They were messing people up. Kids were getting born with birth defects and stuff. It was horrible, man. Like I remember, that's why they say don't put the toys in your mouth and shit, choking hazard and stuff. It was because, dude, lined with lead paint, we know it, we're shipping it in here, fuck it. You get what you get and you like it. That's basically what it was. And hey, hell with it. I was playing every day with them G.I. Joes and them lead-based toys and everything. But look, it's no different. What did they do? Not too long ago at Flint, Michigan, what'd they do? They put lead into people's water. So they upgraded now. I said people, when they grow up, they ain't playing with toys no more. Give them lead.
Give them an iPad.
Yeah, give them an iPad, yeah.
Walk into a restaurant, what do you see?
People on the phones.
Kids on the iPad. People watching movies and at the
really
restaurant.
Bring the iPads out there?
Hell yeah. Dude. It happens all the time.
I thought they were just...
Next time you go into a restaurant, look around any restaurant.
I've seen the kids on the phones and stuff. I thought most of them have phones.
No, I'm talking about 2-year-olds who can use an iPad, but they can't wipe their own ass.
That's insanity. They're drooling over it too. I watched this thing where they were talking about that, how it's actually impacting the wiring of the brains, because as you're growing, your brain's growing too, the wiring, everything. So if you're sitting there just staring at something, yeah, you're getting stimulation, but it's not the stimulation like we had with kids and stuff, man. Go outside and play. You go outside.
Because I didn't get my first iPod probably till I was about in middle school. And that was just an iPod Touch. But listen to music on it. Like, it ran very basic games, like fucking sliding down a water slide and stuff. It was nothing how it is now.
Shit, I didn't even have iPod.
Exactly. So
I had a Zune, something called a Zune. That was
the
an
Microsoft
MP3 player. It was an MP3. This is amongst one. And plus, aside from the iPhone 5 that we were talking about earlier, that's like the only thing that I had that was anything Apple, anything. Like, dude, I wasn't technology. I know technology. I used to sell the technology. But it's like, man, it's stuff. It's ever constantly changing. Unless it's a passion for you, or you really like it. Some of the stuff, like, dude, the stuff that we're operating off of right now, like this camera, the microphone, this computer, everything. It's amazing. It's amazing pieces of technology. But I mean, what point does it? It's like, it's crazy. It's just overwhelming, I guess. You can say sometimes at moments. Like, I was learning all kinds of stuff that we can have done, and he's running this whole thing off of just a laptop. It's not
laptop,
even
2 microphones and a camcorder.
Yeah, it's not even
2 sheets with some zip ties on them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Eventually, we're gonna soup up something. We're gonna get something nice going. I was thinking about, getting a lot of some artwork or something. We do art. I do art. Sister does art. We're into a lot of stuff, music. I was thinking about putting some things, situating area. It'd be cool, What's going on? What's going on with that Call of Duty? It launches at what?
Launches it to
2 hours.
Video won't get uploaded probably till tomorrow, but today is the 11th, so in 2 hours the the game will launch. So probably the first thing I'm gonna try is the blackout mode. I really need to see if it's worth the money.
Blackout mode, is it? What is that?
It's like it's a battle royale. It's like the Fortnite status.
So do they have a campaign mode too?
No camp. This is the first Call of Duty without a campaign. They ditched the campaign. They did zombies, multiplayer, and blackout.
Their campaign mode was I was actually, like I was saying, playing Call of Duty
campaign
recently.
Campaign mode in Call of Duty was good up until you hit about, I would say Advanced Warfare was pretty good. That was a really good. They had Kevin Spacey in there before he had his gay allegations and shit in there.
But he was
raping kids and stuff. That was
pretty sinister stuff, man. A lot of them are getting busted, dude. Like I remember watching Smallville. One of my favorite shows ever. He told me, it's like, dude, they got busted. I was like, man.
Allison Mack was doing sex slaves and
sex slaves and branding them and shit. Dude, that's fucking insane, dude.
Like, I used to, like, when I think Smallville came out when I was only 2 years old, so I really didn't get into Smallville.
Damn. I used to watch it. It used to come on after...
Supernatural.
No, Supernatural came on after that.
Oh, okay.
It was wrestling that used to come on. It was Saturday night.
It was on the WB.
It was on 12. It was on NBC first. The very first episodes were on NBC. They came out. It was on. I used to watch. It was Saturday Night Live, and then it was wrestling, and then the WWF, and now they're WWE or whatever. That's what I used to watch. It used to be swole, and then after that was Smallville. I was like, well, man, what the hell is this show? Dude, man's running all fast and shit. It's pretty interesting. I'm gonna watch it. Knew nothing about the Superman. I knew Superman. Everybody knows Superman, but knew nothing about the mythos or anything. That show got me interested in knowing, and that's how I became one of the biggest Superman fans. I love Superman. Some of the new things, like now what they did with Henry Cavill and like the mustache and Batman versus Superman, not versus Justice League. The Justice League movie, dude. Oh man, I liked the Justice League movie. If you had saw the director's cut, it was decent because
I thought the enemy in the Justice League was just stupid
because he was actually talking to Darkseid.
There was a whole other
sequence.
They should have just put Darkseid in the movie.
They should have. Darkseid
should have been because no one knew who the fuck Steppenwolf was. I mean, you're a comic book fanboy, sure, maybe you do, but everybody else wanted to see a real enemy.
Yeah, nobody knew it. And he was just
you had Steppenwolf, his mosquito man, attacking people. Like, oh, you're scared? We'll come after you. Like, what? And then they killed him at the end.
Parademons. That's what they're called. But see, the whole thing, he was talking to Darkseid, and they went, and that's why everybody was in a rush. Like all the Justice League was in a rush to resurrect Superman, was because Steppenwolf was going to resurrect him with the mother boxes. And he was going to bring him back. He was going to bring him back and tell him the lies, tell him the story, the stuff. And he was going to don the black suit. And Superman was going to go fuck everybody up. And they just cut that whole entire thing and they shifted it to a sequence of them fighting in that park. Remember when he's holding everybody down, and then Flash is like, he sees him look at him. And dude, he must have got scared, dude, because he knows. He's like, no one's been faster than me. And then all of a sudden, this man can actually jack you up. If he hits you, if he makes contact, that's like getting hit. Like,
by a train.
Yeah, super train. Like, dude, I don't know. Like Mike Tyson on super steroids. Because Mike Tyson used to hit hard, dude. You getting clocked by that dude. And
get your ear bitten off while you're at it.
Yeah, but it's that Tyson chicken nugget. That's he gonna bite off a piece. It's succulent good. You know what they say? Finger licking good.
The Colonel.
The Colonel.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you listening. Remember, we got this giveaway. When we hit about 500 subscribers, we'll give away this Far Cry 5 code. Like and subscribe. Get to know who you are. You know, if there's anything you want us to talk about, and
comment on the thing, see what's up, see what you want to be the status.
Yeah,
we have a lot of things planned though.
A lot of more interesting stuff. This is our first video. We're just trying to get a lay of the land. We're trying to enter this. I wouldn't want to say oversaturated, but there's a lot of podcasts out there.
It is a heavily saturated market. That's why I don't want to be seen as just like, we're not talking about just one subject.
Another fool just talking about unboxing phones.
True
and stuff
story.
Like
I'm not a fool.
We really like to
facts backing up over here. So we
really just like to kind of encompass everything. Like we really contextualize. Okay, we're not just unboxing phones. We're not just talking about some new computer that came out. We're just seeing how that relates to our lives and how our experiences in the past and what it means going forward and like how it affects us.
True story. How it affects
anything
everybody.
Really. Sports.
Anything
that's going on. This hurricane going on right now.
Dude, the hurricane's fucking slamming out there. I'm surprised we're still up and running, man. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I would have expected something to have gone down from like at least now.
All right, guys. Thanks again. Like and subscribe. We'll get this Far Cry code to you, email it to you or something. Thanks for listening again. Have a great day.
This has been What's the Status with Shawn Michael.
With Brent.